check, try and run the operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sail that sea.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos.
Kickoff for Denver.
The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Josie Jewell on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end.
Wow, so they going to fuck me like that when I'm pressing and begging and tapping on the ball, bro. Wow, start off 2-0, boy. This some whole shit, dog.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. 2 yards the loss.
Like, come on, bro. I'm tapping and pressing the button, dog. Damn.
Does it? Oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
12 at the 23-yard line.
So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He was brought down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. To try again after the sack. Locke able to get this to Gordon. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Right there. Let's go. Here we go, D. Here I come. Yep. Alert flare. Chopper.
Third and 2, Lock's going to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Out quickly to Judy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Bro, I got a safety to start the game off on some fluke shit, bro, and they just... Then he got the ball back and drove it down on me, bro. Shit ugly already, man.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Locke. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. The attempt on the dive.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 39 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
The fuckery, dog. The fuckery, man.
Right now could carry him to a 2nd straight Player of the Week award.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Jarrell Casey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
6-yard line.
They look to throw. It's Locke. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield.
Man, this shit's killing me, bro, with this fluky shit, dog. Like, really? This shit's fucking unbelievable, bro. This is some unbelievable shit right here. Like, alright.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll get that complete to Albert O. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 1st down Broncos as Locke finds Judy.
30-yard line.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Pulls it in at the 13. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, bro. The nigga just, the safety fucked me from the gate, bro. You start off with the safety that just It just ruined everything, bro. This is over, bro. I can't even. I ain't got no fight in me. I'm trying, but the nigga just got the fumble. Giving this man everything, dog. Beat that guy! Come on, bro.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos add on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return is Hines. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. Now it's Hines. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mayfield on first down. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
Man, y'all niggas watching this shit, turn this shit off, bro. This game over, dog. Turn this shit off right now.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Clock now on 1st down. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. On this stage, conference championship game, every play
give a fuck, bro. This shit whack, bro. The safety fucked me out the game, dog. This shit's fucking whack, dog. This shit's lame, bro.
McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead.
McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return is Hines. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Again, it's Taylor.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
1-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Caught left side by Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Colts.
180. Real. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run with Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Back to Taylor on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 39. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Hey, alert, 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 alert. 40, Mike, 40. Down to lose one.
Play fake. Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Jonathan Taylor.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Last stop. Last stop.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. Looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end, Burton. And down inside the 15 he goes. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Colts.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Taylor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, that takes a start out a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mayfield to throw it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
They'll look to run with Taylor, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in. And it's for pride now, but the Colts get a bit closer. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lock on the give, it's Lindsey. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
Now it's Lindsey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
10 at the 47.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Across midfield to the
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
2nd and 11 at the Colts 32-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Finding room to the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return is Hines. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
They run with Taylor. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off at the 49. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 14-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10. Today's
really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.